rank where the view is nothing less than phenomenal. For how I express and project from my abdominal. The only view better, both my daddy and my mama know. No living parents, my sons give me balance. My wife is my serenity, this mic is my identity. The world is foul enough, that's why I write without obscenities. Provoking danger with broken language and spoken anguish. Begging to get hurt, why would you ask to go through changes? Yes, Lord, life's a chessboard, master the angles. Control the tempo, be the one who holds the info. Acknowledge is just as deadly as machete swings. When spoken, the truth is as potent as that Medellin. While others swear the style is free, I just let it ring. Our time is undervalued, soldiers make us better kings. My fans on my shoulder, reaching after better things. Today I take the shot, for them I'd rather set the screen.
My mama told me follow my dreams. My daddy told me get it by any means. Stand tall, make him bow to a king. But I've evolved, you can see the result. Look in my eyes when you speaking to God.
Life and for those who be caught up in using what I was taught with the muse. I guess they call it proving I'm more than an artist. Penciling out my darkest while stenciling out a harvest. And storing what gets me from A to B, just like garages. Instrumental with collages. Envision what I've been drawn. Broadway to give you rhythm like the great Lena on. So bent on, found comfort in the storm. Find peace and on when you see them others perform. Organized chaos, I'll cast it like hey ya.
Yo, party people in the place to be. What's good? It's your main man, the number one chief rock in Knicks universe, Uncle Freezy, and welcome to the Knicks at Night podcast. Y'all want this party started right? Y'all want this party started quickly, right? Let's go. Let's go. Throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if you got some loot and a stick of juicy fruit, somebody say, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Scream. Y'all know who it is. Let's go. Blue tears, orange tears, or Blorange Tears. Let's go. Let's get that energy up, man. Let's get that energy up. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get that energy up. Yo, y'all ready for some stimulating conversation? Y'all ready for some stimulating conversation? Let's go. Right? Let's get some stimulating conversation going, man. Let's get some stimulating conversation going. No more snooze fest. Let's go. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Otherwise, is in the building. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Otherwise, is in the building. Forbes Listville's in the building. The original DSJ is in the building. DSJ, you on vibes and stuff in the morning? DSJ, you gonna be on vibes and stuff in the morning? We expecting you, bro. Let's go. Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it, man. It's good to see y'all, man. Man-child is in the building. Yo, the people's champ, King Ant G, is in the building. Let's go. Champ, we about to have a talk tonight, bro. No more this boring, you know what I'm saying, going over, you know what I'm saying, this, you know what I'm saying, you know, none of that. I got a conversation for y'all tonight. Yes, DSJ. Yo, really? Really? People can just walk around and say the N-word whenever they feel like it in an open setting in the workplace and only get suspended for a year? Adam G is in the building. What's good? Adam G is in the building. Fan favorite. What's good? What's good? Let's get it, y'all. I want to touch on that Phoenix Suns situation too, and how it is toxic and lets you know the NBA is a fraud. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. Otherwise, listen. Spree, the American dream is in the building. Yo, let me tell y'all something, man. So the dude in Phoenix can walk around and throw racial slurs all over the workplace, and the national media is on Dolan talking about sell the team. Yo, I would listen. If you have been listening to me over the last, and I ever offended you, it was on accident. Unless you offended me first. Right? That's not my thing. Right? If I offended you with something, it was accidentally, unless you came at my neck, unless you came for my neck, then I got to defend myself. Then I'm like everybody else, right? But this Phoenix Suns owner, and listen, and it's a cover up. People in the organization was trying to cover up for them, and they get no punishment. What are we doing? But yet, people are on Dolan's back talking about sell the team. I had a different monologue I was gonna get. I had a different monologue I was gonna get into, but as usual, the original DSJ, you know what I'm saying, sparked the conversation. DSJ, you going on in the morning for vibes and stuff? Got the hot tea for the vocals, you know what I'm saying? And listen, if you're not up for polarizing conversation, this might not be the place for you. I'm sorry. I got to throw the disclaimer out there. King Poppy's in the building. What's good? Jay, what's good? The Phoenix Sun owner, Robert Sarver, is suspended 1 year, fined $10 million. $10 million is a lot of money. But who are you really finding? Are you finding the organization, or are you finding him? See, if you find in the Phoenix Suns organization, that doesn't, even though it impacts him directly, it doesn't impact him directly. You know what I'm saying? See, it's levels to this. King Poppy, that's right. Get that energy up. And Adam G, that's right. Get that energy up. Shout out to everyone. Knicks fans, you know what I'm saying? Knicks fans everywhere. Yeah, man, y'all get the energy up, man. Y'all should be proud of where we at. Get that energy up. Maybe we'll put that on some swag and throw it in the swag store. Get the energy up. I had a topic that I wanted to touch on. Who's the boss? But after I get through this, DSJ, thank you for sparking this thing off with your crazy self. Bam. This is the same Phoenix Suns organization that didn't even have a sponsor for their arena until they made the NBA Finals. Nobody wanted to even do business with the Phoenix Suns. They didn't even have a name on their arena until they made the NBA Finals. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember them ABC laughing like, yo, now that the Phoenix Suns are in the NBA Finals, they have a new sponsor, Footprints or something, whatever it is. They're called Footprints or something arena. And y'all do like King Poppy says, man, support your own. Support your own. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Look, man, over here, man, we're gonna talk about some stuff. We ain't get ready to bore you to sleep on some hypothetical stuff. We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk here. That's why y'all came here. That's why y'all here. Y'all want to chop it up on some real stuff. DSJ says, with a net worth of $80 million, the $10 million penalty is a check that probably becomes a tax write-off. So you could basically do and say what you want, and the government will pay for it. I could call all y'all ethnicities. I could call y'all all types of racial slurs and drop racial slurs in the workplace and all that stuff, whether it's offensive to you or not. And I won't be held accountable. Thank you, NBA. But yet, y'all are pushing an agenda for James Dolan to sell the team. Where we at, Knicks fans? Otherwise says they moved the goalposts when it comes to Dolan. That's part of the reason. We couldn't get Spider and had to get Brunson. Otherwise, I love you, my brother. Let's talk about it, bro. Otherwise, you know, I love you, bro. You my brother. And one of the weird things is everybody around Knicks Universe is, I be talking to Otherwise on the phone. I ain't never talked to Otherwise on the phone. Cats be like, yeah, man, I talked to Otherwise the other day for like 20 minutes. I ain't never talked to Otherwise on the phone. Let me rearrange some stuff here, man. Let me rearrange some stuff so I can get this. Where's my Mets hat at? There we go. Let's go Mets. There we go. Let's go Mets. There we go. This is more like it. Otherwise, it's like, Here's the thing. I have this thing that I want to talk to you guys about. I want to talk to you about who's the boss. Who's the boss, right? Who's the boss? I'm going to get to that. Think about that statement, right? Who's the boss? Shout out to Connecticut, USA. Who's the boss? Right? But cats are in Phoenix, Arizona, dropping racial slurs in the workplace, and they get suspended for a year. Yet they are pushing an agenda for Dolan to sell the team. And I know there's some people out there that don't like James Dolan because they see. But on every situation where I saw James Dolan, he was looking out for the best interest of the Knicks. I played the Kenny Payne interview, the Kenny Payne thing from Twitter. Y'all saw it. He made Kenny Payne part of the NBA Board of Governors. Kenny Payne was one of the highest paid assistants in the NBA. He didn't want Kenny Payne to leave because Kenny Payne is a great person. See, it's beyond basketball. It's beyond X's and O's. Kenny Payne is a great person. And in your life, you have to figure out some stuff. Do I surround myself by exceptional talent that may be jerks, or do I surround myself with great individuals that may have less talent? It's rare that you find one that's both. And Kenny Payne is a great person. Everything I've seen over the years about Kenny Payne is a great person. You see, my man Julius Randle has not been the same since Kenny Payne has left the organization. Manchild says, if I was Donald Sterling, I would sue the league for being hypocrites. Donald Sterling said, I hope you get whatever by a bunch of N-words, a bunch of racial slurs. That's what he said, right? He said that in a couple conversations, like 2 or 3 conversations in his home via telephone. Robert Salva was doing this in the workplace. And he got suspended for a year and got fined $10 million. And yet the national agenda, every time you hear James Dolan's name, there people are saying sell the team. I'm outraged. Adam G says, I don't think that the Knicks don't have a boss. I'll say the Knicks front office is weak on making moves. That's a fact. It's been too many years not making some moves to make the team better. Yeah, man, I get that. I got a different thing. I'm talking about who's the boss on the court. I'm gonna get to that. Trust me. I'm gonna get to that. Trust me. Alawan says the league uses MSG as a backdrop for stars everywhere else in the league. If the most valuable teams get the stars, the Knicks win, but the NBA loses value. So now MSG Dolan locked out the media. It's all politics. Yes, it's all yes. Yes. Of course. Of course. But my thing is with the hypocrisies of the NBA and how the Knicks get treated on a national scale is not fair. I can deal with that. It's not right. I can deal with that. But in these extreme cases where you catch somebody's hand in the cookie jar, you got to punish them. You got to punish them, man. $10 million suspended for a year, that's nothing. That's nothing. Hey, Charlie Cush, what's good? These things, they get kept private and all this stuff, man. Hey, Charlie, I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, man. Hey, yo, my deal is, listen, what's good for the goose is what's good for the gander. And the ironic thing is, it seems as if everywhere Chris Paul goes, this stuff happens. It's 2 times in a row. So not everywhere, but it's ironic that Chris Paul was in both places when these things were happening. So is Chris Paul exposing these things or making the environment comfortable for you to say these things? Manchild says Dolan is not a racist and he is attacked constantly. And I would go even further to say some of the attacks are unfounded and are baseless. And so the original DSJ says, made the workplace uncomfortable for minorities and women. The league has a glaring spotlight on how they handle the situation going forward. I refuse to believe that this is all they're going to do. Amen. I don't have faith in entities this big. I think that's all they're going to do. That's it. I believe it when I see it. All these movement type things. And ironically, you don't hear a peep out of dudes like LeBron James who speak up for everything. Anybody heard a word from LeBron? He speak up on everything. Where LeBron at? We are definitely going to get into this further. We here. I want y'all opinion. I want y'all to speak up. Y'all don't have to mince y'all words for me. I mean, of course, we're going to abide by YouTube guidelines. But in terms of y'all opinions, y'all can say what y'all want to say, bro. I'm not offended. I'm here for it. I want to hear it. I want to hear it. This is the place for you where you come and speak these things. Manchild says, let's see if Chris Paul will threaten to boycott again like he did with the Clippers. I hadn't seen anything from Chris Paul yet. I hadn't seen anything from Chris Paul or the star players yet. All right. I'm going to put a pin in that. I need some more time to think about it. I'm gonna put a pin in that because I need some time. I need some more time to think about this, to let it marinate some, to let it stew. Let me get to my Knicks point, my direct Knicks point. Who's the boss? Who's the boss? The Knicks are in a very, very fragile situation. Right, in terms of who takes on the court leadership. Yeah, I see you guys still talking about racism, man. That thing got me kind of off a little bit. I wanted to talk about the or maybe, you know what, or maybe we should. It's up to y'all. Y'all want to still which one y'all want to talk about? Y'all want to talk about the on the court leadership thing? Or would y'all like to continue to speak on the Sarver situation in Phoenix and Donald Sterling's past transgressions with the Clippers and how it affects owners like James Dolan? Nick G says saying words doesn't always mean racist. I get you. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, Nick G. But the thing is saying words doesn't, like, saying words is one thing, and me hearing words is something else. like what people say is one thing. What I hear and decipher is something else. I understand what you're saying. I understand it. I get you. I got you. I got you. I got you, bro. I got you. Yeah, man. It's one of those things, man. I feel offended by the NBA for not being true. I'm offended by the NBA for not being true with what their messaging from the last two seasons, and the racism, and the bigotry, and all this stuff. Then the owner, while you're doing this, while you're messaging that, this owner is doing the exact opposite of what you're saying, and nobody enforced it during that time, and nobody reported it during that time, because at the same time we were wearing freedom on the back of jerseys and racism and all this stuff. You got an owner comfortable in the workplace saying racial slurs. Hey, man. Hey, it's the same, man. It's the reason why I rock with y'all every night, because of my love with y'all. And I want y'all to come out here and say what it is that y'all feel comfortable. I mean, as long as we abide by YouTube guidelines, bro. I mean, people's opinions don't bother me. You know what I'm saying? Adam G says Dolan, Rose, neither one of them are the boss. They haven't done nothing. They got Brunson, but that's not enough. The front office needs to do more with this roster. Right. I got you. I got you. Will Salkin says, agreed, man. It's wild. The hypocrisy is wild. How do you strip Donald Sterling for less? Or at least that's what it seems. You strip Sterling for less than what Sarver did. He had an environment of this stuff. There was a report. There was a report out there that the wife was calling former employees, threatening them not to cooperate with the investigation. What are we doing? NBA, what are y'all doing? This whole thing just feels to me as the good old boys system. Yeah, man. H, good. Hey, good luck, bro. Good luck with that, man. Allah Wise says that's what the society is built and based on. That good old boys system, depending who you are and if you're popular or not, how much love you'll get from the mainstream media. And look, y'all, and I'm sorry if you guys want to tune in to like a standard conversation about, you know what I'm saying, who should be the backup point guard and all these things. Right now, I'm defending James Dolan. Right now, I'm digging my heels in about the Knicks in the organization. So if y'all tuned in to figure out who the third string center was gonna be, I'm sorry. Right now, man, I got to talk about how an owner in Phoenix, Arizona, can get away with transgressions in the workplace, and James Dolan cuts the checks clear on time. The dude is paying his workers, paying his workers during COVID and all that stuff, and other owners are not. And yet we have owner out here. Yet we have owners out here having all this weird stuff in the workplace. Right? As Knicks fans, what can we do? If you're a Knicks fan today, how do you feel? How do you feel about James Dolan today after you see what went on in Phoenix, Arizona? How do you feel about James Dolan? And DSJ says, let's pump our brakes on defending Dolan. He just hasn't been caught saying anything disparaging, but who knows? Yeah, I don't know. No, I'm not. I'm never doing that. I'm never assuming somebody is doing. No, DSJ, I ain't never doing that. Never. I'm never gonna assume somebody is doing the wrong thing. I'm sorry, man. You got the wrong one. I'm never gonna assume somebody is doing the wrong thing and hasn't got caught yet. I ain't never doing that. That's like me saying, don't have faith in tuning music because he might be doing the wrong thing. We just don't know it yet. I ain't never doing that. Never. And Chef NYK says, don't forget Dolan wrote a whole song for Trayvon Martin and donated the proceeds to the family. Yeah, that's creepy, but yeah. And it may not be creepy. It may not be creepy, right? It may be one of them things that was in his heart to do, and he did it. And Al says James Dolan had at one time a black Knicks president, GM, and coach. Knicks for Life says Dolan seems solid as an owner. His level of commitment to his guys can and has been an Achilles heel. What's up, Chuck? Yeah, in fact, I think Dolan may go over. I think I agree with Chuck. I think Dolan goes over the edge some when he's loyal to somebody. When he's loyal to somebody, he goes to the end of the earth for him. Right? And I know sometimes here, man, we'll have these conversations. They sometimes feel uncomfortable, man. But things are what we just have to talk about these things openly. You know what I'm saying? We have to talk about these things openly. And DSJ says, I'm absolutely watching to see if there are any more allegations that come forward. Sarver might shed light on other owners who have used this type of language. Yeah, man, that part I could see. I feel you. I feel you on this. for any more allegations coming forward. Yeah, I just don't think the NBA right now, the NBA don't really. The NBA is a bunch of hypocrites. Bunch of hypocrites. You punish teams that make money in order for small markets to survive. Right? The Clippers, who was a team that should have been making money hand over fist and wasn't, you hurry up and ushered out that owner so that team could make money. Right? That's basically what this is. That's basically what it was with Sterling. The Clippers should have been making money hand over fist, and they wasn't. He was a poor businessman, wouldn't invest in the Clippers, and that was their out to get him out the league. Oops, there it is. That's what we got to get him. And so you get Sterling out. And was Sterling a bad guy? Hell yeah, he was terrible. He was terrible. He was terrible. But what do you do about the Phoenix Suns? The Phoenix Suns don't have the same potential, so to speak, as the Clippers. See, the Clippers are in LA. A lot of rich people lined up to buy the Clippers, but who are going to line up to buy the Phoenix Suns? Who are going to line up to buy the Phoenix Suns? Phoenix, Arizona is a major city, right? And we think it's a small metropolitan area. Phoenix, Arizona is a major U.S. city, right? Let me see. I'm just gonna check and see where does Phoenix, Arizona rank. I'm just gonna search for it. List of largest U.S. cities 2022. So the list right now goes New York City, Los Angeles, Chicago. All right. This is going to make y'all laugh. Right? This is going to make y'all laugh. As soon as I get all this spam off the thing. This is going to make y'all laugh. This is when y'all see these names, y'all are going to be like, what? Watch. As soon as y'all see it, y'all gonna be like, what? But I thought, yep. So the website I'm on is worldpopulationreviews.com. This is gonna make y'all laugh. The largest U.S. cities, New York, LA, Chicago. We knew that, right? Houston, Texas is 4. Guess who is 5? Phoenix, Arizona is the 5th largest city in the United States based on this website, right? Look at who else is in the top 10. San Antonio, Texas. Dallas, Texas. And we thought the San Antonio Spurs operated in a small market. San Antonio, Texas has a larger population than Dallas, Texas. Corey Lee, what's good? This is crazy, right? I smoke. I see you. My bad. I forgot. I keep forgetting about the link, bro. I keep forgetting about the link. My bad. All right. There we go. Right. I want to scroll through and see some other cities. All right, 11, Austin, Texas. Jacksonville, Charlotte, North Carolina is 15. San Francisco is 17. That's where your Warriors are, right? Denver, Seattle, the District of Columbia, OKC has 700,000 people. Oklahoma City is bigger than Boston, Massachusetts. Oklahoma City, Oklahoma is bigger than Boston, Massachusetts. Yet they operate like a small market. Memphis, Tennessee is bigger than Detroit, Michigan, yet they operate like a small market. Portland, Oregon has more people than Detroit, Michigan, yet they operate like a small market. Portland, Oregon has more people than Baltimore, Maryland by about 6, carry the one, by about 80,000 people. Yet Portland operates like a small market. Sacramento, all these cities are bigger than Atlanta, Georgia. Yet they operate like small markets. Miami, Florida has 451,000 people. Less people than all those other cities that I mentioned. So what are we really doing? Orlando is the smallest city that I saw so far. And even where I'm from, Jersey City, New Jersey. Jersey City, New Jersey is bigger than St. Louis, Missouri, or has more people than St. Louis, Missouri. Mr. Lee, what's good?
What's poppin', big bro? I'm happy to hear from
I'm
you,
chilling,
man.
bro. Yeah,
Man,
Yeah,
unfortunately, I came here to vent a little bit because because I've been waiting on you all day because because of my job situation. You know what I'm saying? So I can't. So I sit here and I listen. I try to support other people's podcasts, right? And I
right.
just so happen to be listening to somebody else's podcast, and I'm not gonna name no names because they popular, very popular. But I couldn't believe the conversation they had today, and I was just like, I can't believe how they was just dragging us, and they supposed to be with us. My feelings is hurt, so I had to come find my people real quick to get my spirits back up, man.
Come on. Come on. Let's do it, bro.
Man, I'm here with y'all, man. What we talking about today, bro?
Yo,
Give me.
bro. It's yo, Chuck said, yo, you need a Blorange Tears fix, bro.
You goddamn right. Excuse me.
Nah, come on. Yeah, man. Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yo, this is the place where Knicks fans come to. This is what we are. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, it ain't gonna be like yeah, we do have some shows where it's like a closed panel, but for the most part, we live stream. You know what I'm saying? For the most
Oh, I
part.
understand that.
Yeah, for the most part, we live stream though.
And I respect that too.
So what they say to get you so mad, bro?
Nah, they just talking about how they were comparing everybody else's core in the East to our core, and they were rating them, and they got us rated like 5th, 6th, and I'm like, where is the fandom at? I'm not saying, now I could be wrong, I might be delusional, you know what I'm saying, and that's cool. I can rock with that, but what I can't rock with is the over analysis of that and how they put certain players above our players, especially if they haven't proven anything in this league. And as far as our young core, in my perspective, and maybe in my delusional mind, you know what I'm saying? I see something a little bit more, but this is supposed to be our You know what I'm saying? These supposed to be up. They're supposed to be a part of our nation. You understand what I'm saying? And I was just very disappointed. And I had to turn from because I was about to vomit.
Right, 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 right.
I'm sorry for being so graphic.
Nah, man, I'm all right. You don't bother me, bro. What I'm saying is, what I'm getting at, man, is understand. I understand the difference between being a fan, being a moderator, and being neutral, right? So
Yeah.
I try 95% of the time. I try to be market neutral, right? I try to be like, the one that drives the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you got something to say, I'm like, come on, say what you got to say. It don't bother me. It ain't gonna sway me one way or the other. I love hearing other people's opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I love hearing other people's opinion. Right? And so it's one of them things where I feel like the conversation makes us better. You know what I'm
Let's see.
saying? Basically we talking it out. And so sometimes that makes me real unpopular with folks because they want to pull me either one way or the other. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, no, listen, I respect it, but just, you know what I'm saying, just let me be Switzerland. You know what I'm saying? Let me be neutral. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Yeah, man. So how do you feel about the young core? Tell me your positives about the young core. Why should we be excited about the young core?
I'm gonna say this. You know what I'm saying? It's not whether we should be excited or we should be. You know what I'm saying? We should condemn them. What I'm saying is that we should be more optimistic about what we have. You understand what I'm saying? And do I agree with a lot of do I am I infatuated, I should say, with everybody else who's in our young core? No, I'm not. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Could we have done better? You know what I'm saying, during the draft or free agency? Of course. You know what I'm saying? Could there have been 100,000 different other players to probably change or sway the way we all think, not just me in my perspective,
Right.
but you understand what I'm saying? But
Right.
also too, you just can't just be to me make me you know what I'm saying make me look at our team like we're less than what you think because I feel like we're going by what everybody else is saying from the outside. You understand what
Right.
I'm saying? From the
Right.
prognosticators to everybody who wants to make us clickbait to everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling like we the Dallas Cowboys of the NBA, and we ain't nobody. And to some degree, we might be to some degree because you know what I'm saying. Our jersey is the hardest jersey to wear in the
Right.
NBA.
Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
But come on, man. If you're gonna be about us, if you're gonna say you this, you Knicks this, come on in. You got to have, you know what I'm saying, all that doom and gloom. I've been through the doom. I've been through the gloom. I'm still going through the gloom.
Right.
But you can't be like, come on, man, we gotta have a better spirit about what we got right now. Because believe it or not, you know what I'm saying, I'm telling you, you know, outside of this Donovan Mitchell situation, this Brunson thing is gonna be a big thing at the end of the day. It's gonna be a big thing. It's gonna be a major factor in how things have changed for us.
Okay. Okay. I would say I would say this. For one, being a fan is a solitary thing first, and then it's a communal thing.
I agree.
Right? You first become a fan, then you join a community. Right? You don't
Hmm.
join the community first and they turn you into a fan. A
Hmm.
lot of times that don't happen. You usually make the choice on your own. Like you made the choice to be a Knicks fan. Nobody made the choice for you, right?
Facts. I was
And
born
even
into it.
no matter how much peer pressure somebody else put on you, no matter how much peer pressure somebody put on you, ultimately the decision was yours.
For sure.
Right? Right? Like I'll give you an example. My first favorite team was the Harlem Globetrotters. Right? This is like 73, 74, 75. Man, I remember watching Channel 5. This is before it was Fox.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so some of y'all don't understand this thing. Before it had turned into Fox, it was just Channel 5. Right? So it was just Channel 5. And I remember being somewhere playing and hearing Sweet Georgia Brown. Y'all know Sweet Georgia Brown. Lee, you know Sweet Georgia Brown, right? The music from the Harlem Globetrotters.
Of course.
Bro, that thing used to, man, that was like, I don't know which song impacted me more. It's 3 songs that changed my life. The song from Mr. Softy, the ice cream truck. You remember that? You remember that?
Come on, man.
You remember you being a shorty, you playing It's Hot, it's flies all in your face, Nats.
You stopping everything you doing.
You on the spot, bro. On the spot when you hear the Mr. Softy song. You know what I'm saying? You running, you sprinting, bro. You ain't know how fast you was until you heard the ice cream truck. Right? The ice cream truck, Sweet Georgia Brown on TV. The first time you heard Sweet Georgia Brown, and you saw Curly Neal slide on the floor, dribbling the basketball all between his legs and doing all them
between his knees.
You lose your mind, bro. Lose your mind. And the first time I heard hip hop.
Exactly.
The first time I heard hip hop, I'm like, yo, why he talking over the music? And this is like the early stages of hip hop. This is before records came out. This is like hip hop.
75, 77.
Yeah, this is when like MC Shan said it perfectly, bro, in his song he had back in the day. He said hip hop set out in the park. We used to do it out in the dark. You know what I'm saying? When he said it, I was like, yo, this is exactly what it is. Right?
Mm-hmm.
The first time I heard
word of mouth.
Yeah, because you remember it was word of mouth. It was like whispers, and people had it recorded on these grimy little tapes you could barely hear. The quality was bad. And then somebody threw a block party, and the first time you seen a dude grab a microphone and said, a hip hop, the hip,
exactly.
the hip hop. And you're like, yo, this is crazy. Exactly. And so my point that I'm getting at is this. The point that I'm getting at is this. The Harlem Globetrotters was my favorite team based off of experience. I had my uncles and them was like, who you like better, the Globetrotters or the Knicks? And this is when they asking me this, mind you, the Knicks are the NBA champs. When they asking me this, the Knicks are the NBA champs. Right? The Knicks are the NBA champs, right? And I'm like, no, I like the Harlem Globetrotters. And they're like, man, Clyde Frazier will do Metal Lark Lemon. And I'm like, because I'm a shorty. Mm-hmm. Right? They trying to force me to be a Knicks fan. And I'm like, no, I ain't no Knicks fan. I like the Globetrotters. And then I went to MSG. I went to MSG to see the Globetrotters like 3 or 4 times. Right? And the last time I went, the one that kind of converted me to being a Knicks fan, I saw the Knicks point guard out there with a mink coat on, passing out glossies. You remember glossies? Remember the 8x10s? They used to sign 8x10s.
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about, bro.
Yeah, so he out there passing out the 8x10s, and he looked at me. I'm a shorty. I'm looking up to him. I'm like, damn, he tall. And I tell him, I'm like, damn, you tall. I'm like, yo, no lie, I'm like 7 years old. I look up at Walt Clyde Frazier, and I'm like, damn, you tall, man. He like, here, take this picture. And I take the picture, and I take it home with me, and I don't know what I did with it. But anyway, eventually, I decided to become a Knicks fan, not because they were the champs or because my uncles and them were Knicks fans, but because I decided to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm. I'm listening to you, bro. Keep going. I'm with
You know
you.
what I'm saying? And so Lee, this is like 75. This is like 74, 75, right?
I'm
I'm
still
like,
an arm
bro,
baby, but I know.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So even if you say in a different era, say if you was an arm baby then, but say like you 10 years old, say you in the Darryl Walker, Bernard King era.
Of course, that's when I grew into it. That's when it blossomed.
Bim. But you made the choice for yourself.
For
Nobody
sure.
made you become a Knicks fan, right? And so the reason why I say that and get on that is because the reason why I say that and I get on that because even though we root for our Knicks in different ways, because now there's internet and you got apps on your phone and you got social media and you can devour Knicks stuff, Knicks content 24/7, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can devour Knicks content 24/7. So now we're finding out that people root for the Knicks differently. But back then, everybody rooted for the Knicks the same. You could only catch them on TV or go to the game or read it in the
Channel
paper.
9.
Yep, WWOR at 7:30, the pregame. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. That's me.
I'm trying to tell you, man, we ain't that far apart, but I'm right there with you.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I remember staying up when the game used to come on 10:30 on Channel 9 because the Knicks was playing the San Diego Clippers.
Exactly. Out
You know
west.
what I'm saying? Yeah.
Or the Houston
you know
Rockets.
Yeah, man.
Or the Seattle Supersonics, something crazy.
Yeah. You know, all these dudes that we heard, we can read their name in the box score, but we rarely saw them live.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks to things like
it was a treat. It was a treat too. After the fact,
bro.
Because it made you respect the other players after the fact.
Yep. I remember being 18 years old, walking into the Garden, right? This is like 80, like 86, 87, something like that. I think I'm a man.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm a man. You know what I mean? You know how like when you turn 18, can't nobody tell you nothing. You done made it.
Mm-hmm.
You done made it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm going into the Garden, and I watched this dude from Philadelphia dunk on Bill Cartwright like 14, 15 times in a row.
I already know who you're talking about.
Back to just throwing it down his throat, bro. Bam! I'm like, God, dog it. And our star player is hurt at the time. So Cartwright out there by himself. And they would catch that thing. Barkley would catch that thing off the rim in a full sprint, race back. And Bill Cartwright would try to get over there to protect the rim. And Barkley would throw that thing down with two hands in traffic. You know what I'm saying? And they had a bunch of dunkers, bro. Philly had dudes, I swear it seemed like all they did was dunk. They had like your Darryl Dawkins, your Moses Malone, your Charles Barkley, your Dr. J.
Bobby Jones.
Yes, all they did was dunk, bro.
What's the Boston Strangler?
Andrew Toney.
Exactly.
Andrew Toney, the Boston Strangler. Yes, sir.
And before him, World Be Free.
World Be Free. I joke with people that's my uncle. They ain't really my uncle. At least I don't think.
No, I actually know his nephew.
I
actually know his nephew.
Okay.
I went to elementary school. He the first person who ever told me about his uncle. I was like, who? And then after he told me, it stuck with me.
Right.
And then when he stuck, and I was like, oh my God.
Right.
Roger Moore, God bless him, wherever he at in this world.
Yeah, man. Salute to the GOAT.
Robert
Cully
Moore.
GOAT.
Robert
What's good,
Moore.
Cully? What's his name?
Robert Moore. Excuse me, I said Roger. It's Robert Moore.
Okay. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And so to the point that you were making earlier, I just wanted to point out, man, we all come from different eras and root for our Knicks in different ways, man. And none of it is wrong. Like when cats be like, the old heads always be talking about such and such. They're like, yo, it ain't the 1970s no more. You know what I mean? It ain't the 80s, just our time. Nah, bro. It's not your time. It's everybody's time.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I'm older than you, and just because you're younger than me, don't mean that I should take a back seat to you because you're a Knicks fan.
Mm-hmm.
And vice versa. Just because you're younger than me, don't mean you take a back seat to me because I've been a Knicks fan since we had a backcourt of Frazier and Monroe.
I got you.
No, nobody's fandom is wrong. It's just, you know what I'm saying? When we have these debates, don't try to push me overboard, bro. Don't try to make me walk the plank because I don't see your vision. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
sometimes people be so negative or so positive that if you're not on either side, they try to make you walk the plank, like a pirate movie.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree. But you know what? But see, this is my argument. It's just that when like this is this is why I mess with you. I really want to say something else, but this is
Right.
why I rock with you and a few other people, is because at least you allow us to come on your platform and have our voices heard.
Right.
So whether nobody agrees or disagrees, you understand what I'm saying? You're still heard,
Right.
regardless.
Right.
Whereas the other platform where I just left from, you got to go through some cryptic crap, you know what I'm saying, in
Right.
order to have your voices heard, or even to even tell the person who owns or runs this, like, yo, dude, how could you be saying this? Just to even throw your opinion out there. Like,
Right.
come on, man, you kind of reaching there. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Or you just jumped out the window.
Right.
But you supposed to be a Knicks fan. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You supposed to have our voice. You supposed to be an insider. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right. And
Dude.
that's what I be trying to. So that's the thing I try to tell folks that watch the show. Like a lot of times y'all want to ask my opinion on some stuff, but I try to make sure everybody know, in fairness to the conversation, which is an ongoing one. It's an ongoing conversation. I have to be net neutral, right? I have to be neutral, right? And the reason being is because when somebody outside the Blorange Tears family asks me how the Blorange Tears family feel about such and such, I have to give them the Blorange Tears family opinion, not Uncle Freezy's opinion.
Bim. I'm gonna
You know what
steal
I'm
your
saying?
line. Bim. I'm gonna steal your line. Because you know what? That's what I expect. You
Right,
understand what I'm saying? And not because you're the voice of, because at the end of the day, you are the voice of us.
right. I'm
You
like
feel
y'all.
what
I'm like the mayor. I'm like the mayor of a small group. You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? So I'm like the mayor of a small group, man. So that's why a lot of times when y'all ask me, some people be like, Uncle Freezy, man, you be flip flopping and blah blah blah, man, and yeah, yo, we can't never pin you down with an opinion. And I be like, yo, because that's what I'm expressing to you. I'm expressing to you the
But,
opinion of our small family, right?
and that's what I appreciate about it.
Yeah, that's how I put the polls out there. I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Yo, otherwise is crazy. Otherwise, say you remember Caldwell Jones. Otherwise,
Peace to
yeah,
you, Allah.
yeah, man. Otherwise, it's funny, man. But yeah, that's why we do that thing here, man. So chat, when y'all be having y'all opinions, y'all want to vent y'all thing, man. Come on, y'all know what it is.
But you
Y'all know
know
what
what?
it is.
But I appreciate you because you know us also too. Because even we don't, you know what I'm saying, like do the super chat or whatever the case may be, you'll still sit out there and read and respond to it.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? But you know, it is, you know what I'm saying? I mean, with all due respect, some people's shows get bigger than what they expect. Some people's, and now after that, I had to thank you for letting me vent because that's what I wanted to get off. But you know, um, I understand some certain people who got to pay bills and their shows get super big, but
Right.
you
Right.
know what I'm saying.
Right.
But I know from now on, I'm gonna have to back up off you because, dude, you just got a little too big for Knicks Nation, in my
Yeah, man.
opinion.
Yeah, and the man, I don't begrudge nobody, right? Like you doing your thing, go ahead and rock, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah,
because
yeah,
because
yeah.
the New York tri-state area got about 12, 13 million people in it. I
More
call the
than that,
whole
bro.
yeah,
More
that's what
than
I'm saying.
that.
I'm saying, and I call all of them Gotham. I just people like God, no, Gotham is the what I'm saying, it's just a Gotham is just despite Manhattan, man. With no, I call all of
Nope.
it Gotham, bro, because I get tired of saying the New York tri-state area. I get tired of saying that. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-mm.
I call all of that Gotham, man. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Yeah,
Yeah, I get it.
yeah. And so, hey, yo, Quiet Money is in the building. Hey, Big
Mm.
Chris, what's good, man? How you doing? You know what I'm saying? Hey, appreciate that, man. Appreciate that, Chris. But what I'm getting at though is with our fandom. With our fandom is you do it how you want to do it, right? And other people are
Mhm.
gonna do it how they want to do it. And even though it frustrates me, man, I let them live because
Oh yeah, you got
they don't have the same experiences you and I have, right?
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They don't remember Bernard King before he got to the Knicks. They don't remember him, you know what I'm saying, drinking problem Bernard King. They don't remember that.
Mm-mm.
They don't remember
Nope.
that's the reason why Bernard King got traded around all these places. All they know is one day Bernard King showed up and scored a bunch of points.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't remember why he was moved around so much.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like they don't remember Michael Ray Richardson. Michael Ray Richardson, as far as physical gifts, might be the most
Six.
physically talented guard we ever had.
Exactly. Exactly. He was. Now you know what I'm saying. We was all talking about Donovan Mitchell. He
Right.
was Donovan Mitchell before Donovan Mitchell.
Bro, bro, 6'5", lightning quick,
Could be
foot
a point.
foot
Could be a
speed.
two.
Yep, foot speed,
Dunk.
great defender. Bro, yo, I remember he ripped Magic Johnson 3 times in 1 quarter, and Norm Nixon had to bring the ball up.
Exactly.
And some people are like Norm Nixon. Who's Norm Nixon?
That was exactly. Exactly. Watch. What's that docudrama I told you about? Was it Wing Time?
Yeah, yeah,
You'll
yeah,
know who
yeah, yeah,
Norm Nixon is.
yeah, yeah. I remember
Matter
Norm
of-
Nixon. Norm Nixon was a hell of a player.
Exactly. He was married to Felicia Rashard's sister.
Debbie Allen.
Exactly.
Yo, you remember when it was on the cover of Jet?
Yes.
Oh boy, I thought that was, man. I cut it. I had to and listen. I'm not a Lakers fan, but when you see like the superstar point guard of the Lakers and this great, beautiful actress, it's on Hollywood. I had
Beautiful,
it on my wall. I had
talented
it on my
woman.
wall. Yeah, yeah. I cut it out and had it on my wall in my room.
What? Who didn't?
Yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly,
Come
exactly.
on,
So
man.
yeah,
The power couple, like the early '80s, late '70s.
yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm
man,
saying? Come on,
bro.
bro. You talking to somebody. Listen, man. I'm just a little bit younger than you, but I'm not that much younger than you. And
All right.
you know what I'm saying. And I'm pretty much, you know what I'm saying. And what I don't know, my older brothers have taught me well
Yeah,
enough
man.
to understand. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying, and to
man.
respect.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And
I
and that's
remember.
what we're supposed to do. That's what we're supposed to do is
I
pass these stories down, man. That's what we're supposed to do.
I remember I had to tell my little brother. He's not really my little brother, but he's like my best friend. He's my daughter's godfather. You
Okay.
understand what I'm saying? And then he's like 8 years younger than me. So we was getting into the debate, going back and forth, and I'm like, "What? You talking about the Knicks and whatnot?" and I had to let them know. I said, where we play is what makes us great.
Yep.
I
Yep.
said, MSG. I said, nothing goes down. Everything major in this world that has ever went down up until maybe about to the 2000s, you know what I'm saying, that's gone down from fights, from NBA games to
Yep.
Final Fours to
Yep.
anything went down in Madison Square Garden.
Even music concerts.
That's my point.
Billy Joel used to rock this whole summer,
What? Him and Elton John.
and Elton John, and back in the '80s, Frank Sinatra.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yo,
You
it's
don't, you don't, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, so when you reference the Garden, you talk bad about the Knicks, I'm like, you need to second guess yourself and check yourself. You know what I'm
yes.
saying?
Yeah, man. You got yeah, man. Because the thing about the Garden is oh shoot, hold on. I got a dog on the loose. Hold on, bro. I'll be right back.
Do you think? Do you think? Shout out to Knicks Nation. But anyway, like I was saying, for Knicks fans, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta understand and appreciate and know the history from which we come from. You know what I mean? And granted, we haven't won, but inshallah, in God's will, we will win and we will be great again. And I believe in our young core, even though I may not be happy with it, but we got a lot of solid young players who I feel can challenge anybody right now in the NBA. Not to say that we can dominate or win or jump over or destroy, but I know that this season is not going to be nowhere near as bad as last season. So, you people in the chat can go by what you think and what you feel, and y'all can judge my comments as far as you can, and I could care less, you know. But I know what I know, and I've seen a lot of basketball in my day.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So what you think about so how do you really feel about this young core though? Are you do you really have faith in them that they're gonna be the next great thing in the city, or are you more you just want to support them and hope they grow into something that we can grow to love?
Okay, so I'm gonna answer your first part of your question. At the end of last season, from because this is what I'm basing everything off from when I watched from as we gave the season away. I watched these young men when I heard they fought hard, they competed. They could have folded like anybody else and like I'm still getting my check, but
Right.
they were very very hungry. And I go back to IQ and Obi. They really really stepped up. All
Okay.
right, cool. I give it to them. Now, as far as potential and seeing some of the things that I saw, now I'm not gonna lie, I was disappointed in Grimes
Right. Right.
because of the summer league. I've been
Right.
on record with saying that. And do I think Grimes from other people's predictions and their prognostication? Can I see can I see Grimes doing that? I don't know. The jury's still out with me with him.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, what I'm saying? The jury's still out. You know what I'm saying? But I pray that Randall has, what I'm saying, doesn't have a relapse of last year.
Right. Right. Right.
And what I'm saying, and also I see RJ making that next step, that fourth year step that solidifies him as an all-star. And
Okay.
and and my man Brunson should help him get to that point
Okay. Okay.
because because I'm gonna be done with this after this.
Do you think, bro? Do you think?
No. The reason why I say that is because with a half a point guard, you know what I'm saying, the year prior to last, you know what I'm saying, we were a fourth seed on a 72 game thing, and of course it was all everything else, but we had half a point guard.
Right.
Now just imagine we got a cat who has the heart, who has the soul, who really wants to be in New York.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? He wants that pressure.
Right.
Just like RJ wants that pressure.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They want this. This is what I'm like, yo. And these are the things outside of basketball that's more important. These are the ancillary things that I look at that describe to me who you are as a human being. You know what I'm saying? It shows me your integrity. It shows me your heart. It shows me, you know what I'm saying, what you're trying to do. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yo, I take that over KD any day.
Okay.
Real talk. Real talk.
I'm saying I'm gonna say this.
Say what you feel, bro.
Yeah, man. I gotta do it in a way that
All right. Be political. It's cool.
Nah, I ain't gonna be political. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. You know, I ain't gonna mince words. I'm gonna be myself, but I'm gonna be respectful at the same time. Soulfinger, what's good, bro? How you doing, man?
My man.
What's happening,
There he
fellas?
goes.
Yo, you coming through tomorrow, Fives and stuff?
You know what?
Yo,
I'll see
speaking
if
of
I
which, how can I find that, bro? I've been looking for all over that. Yo, vibes and stuff in the morning.
Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can put the link in the chat, bro. Cause so the conversations we had this morning, bro, it would have just took your day away, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you. The conversation we had this morning on vibes and stuff would have just took your whole day away. It just had you thinking the whole time, like, you know what I'm saying? How did we get in this mess and how do we get out of it? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? The conversation this morning, we like to have those type conversations. You know what I'm saying? We like to have conversations like that. So I'm gonna find the channel. I'm gonna put it right here. And I'm gonna put it in the link. I'm gonna put the link to it in the chat.
And send it to me in the private chat.
There it is. It's right there in the thing. I'll put it in the private chat too.
All right.
Yo, you ain't never heard something is so funny until you hear me and Soulfinger talk about stuff not related to sports. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if you be up for a laugh in the morning, yo.
Yeah, freeze.
yeah. So we got you penciled in for Wednesdays, man. I don't know if you still be able to make that or not, man. If you can't, we'll just take you off the schedule, man. It ain't nothing.
Wednesday, well, see, Wednesdays because I'm in the office on Wednesdays.
Okay.
So I can't get loose. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm good. But Wednesday is a rough one. I be in office and I'm like, oh Lord.
Yeah. No, I feel you because it's the same. But Wednesday is crazy for me too.
Because normally if I get up, because I get up at 4 and I'm out the house by 5:30, so I get to the gig by 6 to do what I got to do to beat the traffic. Because
Government man, G-man.
Oh man.
Yeah, man. So there's a question on the floor. Allah Wise. Hey, yo, why y'all call him Allah? Why everybody call him Allah? Am I saying it wrong? Allah Wise? Is that the way we pronounce it? I've been pronouncing it Allah my whole life.
Well, you talking to it. Hey, look, I'm from, where I'm from, Freezy. We butcher the English language.
What English language, right?
Exactly. Yeah, man. You know it's bad down on our way, man. We make a whole we could take a word and make it a whole nother thing. You like what the who what? Especially you know
Yeah.
how they when they get to talking fast and they put a whole no breaks in the sentence, just one
Yes.
whole thing. Like I got a homeboy. He's from Texas, and we were was up on the base and we were walking, and my man sees and my homegirl Shorty. We walking, and it's after rain out here. Like I said, it never rains in Southern California. You know that's a lie.
Yeah.
But we walking, and he said, "Hey, watch out for that puddle water." She's like, "What? Watch out for that puddle water." The what? I had to stop and say, "Hey, it's a puddle of water." He just ran it all through together. Anyway, but shout out to
I'm here, bro.
everybody.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's all good. No, I'm about to say shout out to everybody in the chat. I just happen to be up because I'm prepping for tomorrow, so I'm gonna have to worry about doing it at the last minute, running the iron over something and trying to figure out what I'm gonna pack to eat tomorrow. You know, I'm back on my regiment freeze.
Right. Hey, and now listen. Otherwise, I wasn't. Listen, I ain't got nothing with. I'm just saying. I'm just speaking to the way that I pronounce it. That's it. Sorry about that, soul finger. I'm just saying. I'm just talking about. I'm not gonna get. I'm not like getting into belief systems and none of that stuff. I'm just merely talking about the way that I enunciate it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, why everybody keeps saying Allah? And then when I hear them say Allah, I'm like, am I doing it? Okay. Am I okay? Am I wrong? Am I being disrespectful? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. But yeah. So the question on the floor is, what do you think about our second string backcourt of Rose and IQ? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm with you on that freeze. I mean, I like it because you got love for Rose for what he does. You got to respect him.
Right.
IQ has improved. We're seeing some improvement over the summer, but for me to really make that whole judgment, I got to see like I said, the rubber got to meet the road. We got to see what happens because first of all, let's just hope that D Rose can come. That those legs hold up.
Right. I don't have faith in that.
So yeah, so that's the thing.
Yo, Chris from Oklahoma says, "What's up?"
Oh, tell young Chris I said what's happening. I can't see nothing in the chat because I'm on my phone. So hey, young Chris, what's going on, my man? Hope everything's good with you down your way. But I'm gonna just tell you, Freeze, it's gonna be interesting to see how it plays out. I think IQ's he's gonna surprise us in a good way.
My bad. I got.
Oh yeah, you got Benny. Hey, you got Benny the Bark over there.
Benny in the crate, the missus stepping on stuff in the dark. You know what I'm saying?
Well, at least you don't have like little ones in the house when you stepping on Legos and you make know how that goes.
Yeah, man. I mean, yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's how it is. But yeah, man, but back to the point though, man, I don't have faith in D Rose staying healthy. It's not like I don't have faith in D Rose.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have faith in D Rose's legs. I don't have faith in D Rose staying healthy.
See, and that's the thing. Well, see, for me, Freeze, when it comes down to it, we know Tibbs, and it's not and this is who he is. He plays veterans longer than he plays anybody else. Right. However, D Rose has a litany of injuries, so and I know this is like somebody, I might as well just jump on a grenade what I'm about to say. So just roll that joke on out.
Oh boy.
The thing is,
this is gonna be fun.
You just gotta pray and hope that he monitors. I'm laughing with it. He monitors how long he plays him. I was listening, and shout out to Shot Powers. I was kind of listening. I caught him, Divine. Shout out to Divine. And he said something I kind of thought about wouldn't be a bad idea. And that was to kind of in the beginning of the season, hopefully, you don't have to play D Rose as much. If you have him saved up for the latter part of the season, because if we making a run, if we're in the playoffs or playing in whatever it is, you won't have to use them. You won't waste. It's like in Pac-Man and the Power Pellet.
Yeah.
You got to time that joker just right.
Just right.
Just so you can get him, because you get greedy in Pac-Man and you're trying to get that ghost before he hits that hit the box, but all of a sudden you get too close and he changes over and eats you up.
Yeah.
So it's one of them situations, man.
Always
so we
got
got
a purple one. It always be the purple one too.
Yeah, it's always purple joker. So, so you got to make sure that D Rose, we use him, get that power pellet and use it the right way.
Right. Hey, you know what? I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. I disagree a little bit, and here's why. I want to use the same strategy, but use it in reverse. Right? I want the veterans like D Rose to help these young kids get off a good start. Use them all up. Right? So by the time the end of the season comes, these young guys will be powered up.
I mean, that's a good way to go with it too. I just don't want to see him getting injured in the beginning of the season. That's my whole thing. And then Freezer, then you pulling up more pictures of him going fishing.
Right, with an Uncle Gut.
Yeah.
But that's my thing is because I think what you're saying is excellent. I just want to do it the opposite way. Like
either way, I just say, what's going to be the best way to get more bang for the buck? How can we use him? How can we can use Derrick Rose to get more and then set ourselves up? Because I really like to see us. You got to improve from last season.
You got to.
You know what I'm saying? You can't go back and repeat last season. Right. I mean, I'm not talking about winning 2 more games. I would like to win at least 5. Was it anywhere between 7 and 8 more games for the season? I was like, okay, that kind of shows them, because in the NBA is hard. It's going to be hard to win. The East is nasty. The East is thick. So we got to go in and do what we got to do. Granted, I know our roster what it is. A lot of people still upset about our roster. I still think it's going to be something else. Somebody's going to probably get moved. I think somebody's going to get moved. Not going to go out and say who, but I think something's got to be coming down the line, because we got log jams.
Right. Let me use this moment here. Yo, I just started a Discord, everybody. I just started a Discord for on the channel. So you'll see it here at, where is the Discord? Let me see here. I just did the Discord. Okay. So I may have done it wrong. I may have done it incorrectly. Let me see. Let me see here. I have a Discord that I want everybody to take advantage of. That's not it. I might have to change how I did it, man. Y'all smash the like button. But we have a Discord channel, and if y'all want to continue the conversations after we wrap up, we ain't going nowhere right now. But after we wrap, if you want to continue to talk to me, after the fact, go to our Discord, right? I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna put the link for our Discord in the joint right. Where is it? Blorange Tears. All right. So this is our Discord right here. Wiz, what's good, Wiz?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
Good. Yo, so this is
okay?
our
My mic
Discord
okay?
right here.
Yeah, you good.
Hey, caller, tell us your name, where you calling from.
This is Wiz, aka Wiz. Long time, first time. I love you guys, man. My favorite. I'm in Los Angeles.
Okay.
Hanging out, in the boo with my boo, in Malibu with my boo.
Okay.
And I just want to say you guys are great, man. You guys are great.
All right.
That's good.
Okay.
Another dialogue, man. You're bringing some memories back. Talking earlier,
Yeah,
we
man.
talking about World Be Free and all the Sixers that were slamming all the time. They were the first fight slammer jammer. Like, damn, those guys are all dunkers.
Yeah,
Sick.
man. Yeah, man. They used to throw it down. Man, they used to throw it down on Bill Cartwright. So, but Soulfinger, I don't know if you remember that era. Like the Pat Ewing as a young player used to be
Young player,
injured a
yeah,
lot. He
yeah.
used to be injured a lot, and it's ironic that people say the best ability is availability, but they love Pat Ewing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Pat used to be injured a lot early on, right?
Because you
And,
notice, hey, Freeze, no, I mean, saying, how you saw how big his knee pads got over the years.
yeah, bigger and bigger, bigger and bigger, bigger and bigger. Yeah, yeah, man.
Shout out to
I wonder how
Pat,
long he
man.
took with had the trainers had to tape him up before the game, then untape him after the game, then to cut it out, and then he probably soaked in the tub for an hour before he went out.
Yeah,
Man, look,
man.
he had to soak in Epsom salt and take that BC powder.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And he probably took 3 Nuprins. You remember Nuprin?
New print. Yeah,
That's for the old heads.
that new print. That's why I was thinking about that old BC powder, because a lot of guys are like, what, BC powder? Yeah, BC powder.
Yeah, man.
And rub some Ben Gay on his knees also. Like,
Yeah, man.
Man, oh, better
Have the
yet, bro,
whole
that
locker room feeling like a retirement home.
I'm telling you, hey, then get home, roll some Vic salves on the bottom of his feet, put his socks on.
It got to throw the socks on. Oh, thick socks.
But
Hey, Sally said you having a problem with the Discord link? I've been trying to work on that, man. Hey, I'm sorry, y'all. Hey, Wiz, I'm gonna let y'all rock for a split second, man. I'm gonna work on the Discord link just real quick.
cool.
so what's happening with you, Wiz?
Man, I'm doing okay, man. I'm enjoying these dialogues, man. I'm prepping for the season. I'm looking forward to it. I don't know what to expect. I'm expecting the best, but prepared for anything.
Yeah, I feel you on that. I mean, like I said, man, I jumped off the this last season. I admit it. I drank the Kool-Aid and I jumped out the window head first, thinking we were going to really build on it, but I was being super optimistic. This I tempered all expectations, and I was going to let it unfold, man, because if you temper your expectations, you won't have such a big letdown. And it was just me had to have some kind of common sense, man. Because the way I was thinking about some stuff, man, I was about as crazy than a doo-doo house rat. Can't say the word I want to say, but
right.
but just got to see what's going to happen and changes. Because by moving a couple of the players that we did, it opens the door for others. Now the question that I know I've heard a lot, throughout is Evan Fournier, Cam. So we have to see what's going to happen with that. But I like what you brought up, Freeze, talking about our bag ups in the guard position with D Rose and IQ. We've seen early on how possibilities, but the key to this, I really think, Freeze, and just how you and we're both on the same page with it, is D Rose. How much can he how long can he handle? How long can he stay up? Because if not, he's gonna be out there looking like Uncle Elroy out there fishing, bringing in them white perch.
Right. Right.
I'm a little anxious about front office either being super cautious because of last year's moves, or with a fear of nothing of looking, like they're like trigger shy. They may just make a move that's unnecessary. So that's my fear right now. I prefer right now that we stay packed with the team we got. I mean, unless something jumps out, at us and say, "Hey, do you want, let's say SGA or something?" I'm comfortable with staying what we got and then looking for, you know, trade deadline move like, to get off possible deals expiring, Fournier, a year and a half from expiring, and
by then. Oh, there you go. You disappeared on us, Wiz.
All right. Oh man. Yeah, no, I was just talking about my fear about the front office either being too trigger shy or being too because of last year's moves,
Mm,
and
I
then
can dig it.
or potentially going for too much because they missed out so much and trying to show that they actually can make a non-family acquisition.
Yeah,
Other than
yeah.
iHeart, of course.
Well, my thing is look, man, if we survived the Scott Layton era, you shouldn't have
Oh
fear like
God.
that, man. That was fear. After that Scott Layton era, man, you just became numb to the whole game with a lot of stuff. But I feel what you're saying. Our next move, I can't even say that because our next move is the saying is your next move got to be your best move, but our next move need to be a smart move.
Right.
So you don't want to jump out there and work out of fear. You need to look at everything as a whole and make a good solid move. I feel you with not bringing in, uncle, cousin, brother twice removed, brought back in, that type stuff. So
Right.
it's gonna be
And like
interesting
somebody says, the best move is no move, right?
yeah,
No move is the
sometimes
best
it
move.
is.
So,
I mean, you got to see how things going to work. My thing is I think it's going to come down between Evan and Cam because those are the two names that come up a lot.
right.
You got a lot want to hold on to Cam and his talent. He's physically gifted. Evan, people, worried about his shooting because of what he does. He can stretch the floor. Defense saying his defense isn't as bad, but if I'm not mistaken, Freezer, didn't you look at some stats? He was like he had the second most steals on the team or something like that.
No, I looked at his defensive rating. It was the
Mm-hmm.
same as RJ Barrett.
Same as RJ.
Right. Same as RJ. Yep.
So it's just kind of like the way you look at it. You're looking at eye test, but when you put the numbers up, that kind of change your whole perspective on a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Right. I'm hoping that the whole garden gets on the Blorange Tears merch platform and get the birds, play the kids jerseys and hoodies and t-shirts and everything. That's what I want to do. I know I gotta get mine. Play the kids, and hopefully the kids actually produce for us. I'm optimistic in the sense that I think two of them will pop. I do think two of them will pop in a significant way. So,
And what does significant way mean to you?
Each of them will be different. Let's pick IQ. IQ popping for me, playing with potentially maybe 16 minutes.
Okay.
Hopefully 20 with because he'll be playing probably together with Brunson some. I'm not just backing Brunson up purely, so let's say 20. If IQ playing 20 minutes can give me 16 and 5 assists, 6 assists without high efficiency, continuous low turnover rate, that's a pop for IQ for me.
So the Discord is ready. The Discord is ready. Okay, so now we are officially 24/7 Blorange Tears. Bim. Let me so hey y'all, Discord. So I want y'all, if y'all on Discord, that is the Discord link. Click on that and join the conversation, bro, for 24/7 Uncle Freezy. That's 24/7. That's 24/7 Blorange Tears right there. 24/7, day and night. Wherever you are in the world, let's get the party started, y'all.
24/7, 365.
Yep. There it is. There it is, bro. Yeah, man, that's fire.
Here's my other quickly pop scenario. I want to have people in the garden. Actually, wherever the Knicks go, that we hear, that little segment, that little tag, Let's get this party started, right? Every time he enters the court, let's get this party
It
started
started quickly,
quickly, right?
right?
I want to hear that happen every time he comes in, get some shooted in, or makes a 3-pointer or a crazy assist. Be like, oh, and then we just all sing it all the time. Up in the
Yeah,
suites, Blorange Tears groups have like 2 or 3 suites, and that's all. And they hear the sound in Atlanta or in Charlotte. They're like, what?
yeah, man.
That's quickly popping.
Yeah,
Where
man. We did that in Atlanta, Wiz. Yo, we got to come see you out there on the West Coast, bro.
oh,
We got to
hey,
we got to come
Cali,
see you out there. Yeah, we got to come. We
Well, you
got
know,
to.
I'm
I,
only 2 hours away. I'm only 2 hours away from you, Wiz.
I know, you're in Diego, right?
Yeah, right
Lovely
down
down
here
there,
in Dago. You
lovely
know.
down there.
Okay. So hey, yo, the Discord is popping now. That's fire. That is fire. Now we got the okay. All right.
God,
Yeah. So we got
multiple
the
platform, multiple access, multiple. What? Blorange
okay.
Tears is blowing up.
Yeah, man. Hey, Dre, we gonna have to I'm not good at that stuff, bro. I'm not good with Discord yet. So whatever y'all suggest, Chef NYK is in the build. Okay, Discord, we ready now, y'all. So whatever y'all suggest, whatever would be best for the family, man. If y'all got some ideas about the Discord, just suggest it, and then we can rock and roll from there, bro. So that we can get um um. So Wiz, are you on Discord?
I actually, yeah, I do have it. Yep, I got Discord. Yep, I'm on
Okay.
Discord. I downloaded the app last year. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah,
so I'll be
man.
popping on there.
Yeah, man. Hey, Soulfinger, you doing the Discord thing?
Yeah, I got Discord on my thing. I came in on that last link, but I got Discord.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, we'll need. Hey, bro, I don't know nothing about mods on Discord and none of that stuff, bro. So if whatever y'all suggesting, man, I'm okay. I'm okay with it, man. I'm just wanting to grow it, man. Have that thing jumping and bumping, bro.
Oh
Yeah, man.
yeah, yeah. Take to another level, man. It's another level.
Yeah,
Leveling up.
man. Yeah, that's what we got to do. You got to grow this community. You got to grow it on all the edges.
Yeah, you know, the thing is you always hear certain national media types want to talk about Knicks fan base, blah blah blah, and all this, and try to badmouth the Knicks fan base. The thing is you can't get mad because you got a passionate fan base, and then two, you can't get mad if this fan base calls you out on the trash you put out. Because if you're
Okay.
talking, because like Cameo said, if you're talking out the side of your neck, nobody want to hear that, man.
Right. No doubt. Hey, so for the so for those of y'all listening on Discord, for those of y'all or for those of y'all on Discord, if y'all got a few minutes, man, I wouldn't mind rocking with y'all if y'all don't mind helping me set up the Discord so that we can further the conversations. That'll be dope. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Chris from Oklahoma said peace, y'all. Yeah, Chris
All
Gray
right,
laid.
Chris, have a good night,
Yeah,
my man.
Chris Gray
Yes,
laid down.
yes.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Oklahoma, man.
So so
It's still early for him, man. It's probably 11 o'clock or something.
probably something like that. You never and you never know. People have an early day or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I know,
Right.
look at me. I'm up here, hey, knowing I'm gonna be up at 4 in the morning, but it is what it is.
Right.
I was up at 5 this morning, and I did take a hour and a half nap right before you guys started. So I'm fresh. I'm actually driving up to Westlake Village right now to one of my peeps' house for a little stopover for half an hour, and then run back down to the Studio City.
City industry.
The Studio City.
Oh, okay.
I live
I
in
thought you
Studio
said
City,
city.
yeah. So
Okay,
by the way,
okay.
Freezy, I don't know if you know LA, but when I was in Brooklyn and the Black Film Festival I was going to Acapulco every year. I'd go down there with my boys because I was, good to producers and stuff. And I came down and I met some young ladies from LA. And I said, "Oh, I'm going to move to LA next year." And they go, "Where?" I said, "Sherman Oaks." And they go, "That's not LA." And I'm like, "Oh, snap." I mean, like with like a little disdain, like it's almost like saying,
Wow.
I'm from New York," and you're like, "Where?" Albany. I'm like, "Albany? That ain't New
That
York."
in New York. Hey man, at first time caller, long time listener. My name is Mikey from New Rochelle. You like New Rochelle? Is that, you know what I'm saying?
Oh man, yeah. So yeah, I realized that LA
Yeah,
people
man.
don't come to the Valley or Beverly Hills or Santa Monica, LA. They're like, "That's not LA."
Yeah, man.
Oh, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hey, y'all. You know what? I'm a wrap right here on this joint. I'm gonna go over to Discord and try to figure out some stuff. What I'm gonna do is invite everybody to come over to Discord and hang out with us for a little bit, right? For a few minutes. I'm gonna try to set this thing up, and then tomorrow we'll rock the spot as we normally do. But since we try to make a breakthrough over there, we'll break through over there, and then I'll see y'all in the morning on the Knicks at Night Knicks Morning Drive. Definitely tomorrow for Free Keith and GI. Knicks freestyle, and then tomorrow night back here. I'm gonna peace out, y'all. But we're gonna
All
be
right.
live on Discord for a few minutes. So y'all
That's
come
fine.
on over. We'll hang out for a little bit and cut up and have some fun. Hey, thank y'all for coming through, man. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace, y'all.